An Indian Air Force MiG-21 Bison crashed and the pilot squadron leader Abhinav Chaudhary lost his life. May the departed soul rest in peace.
Everyone, welcome to Update India. I am Sheen Kanchru and now let's go straight to the news and starting from the national news. Where the very first national news is coming from the Health Ministry spokesperson Love Agarwal. He said that a COVID infected person has the potential to infect around 406% in 30 days. He was quoting a research conducted by the University of the California, and this is something which shows that we need to end the chain of the transmission by sitting at our home only. It's a warning to all those people who are still not abiding by the guidelines which are provided by the government. The second news is coming where Dr. Soumya Swaminathan, she is the Chief Secretary at the World Health Organization, she said that around 6 to 18 months will be critical on India in battling the pandemic. To quote her, she said, a lot depend also on the evolution of the virus itself, the ability of the vaccine to keep up with the variant, and also depends upon the duration of the protective immunity of vaccines. The third news is coming where many states are opting for the lockdown as the most viable option to curb the chain of transmission. For example, Delhi has extended the lockdown till May 24, Haryana as well till May 24, while Punjab government have extended the lockdown till May 31. The fourth news is coming where the Editor Guilds of India condemned the Israel-Palestine violence and attack on the media houses of Associated Press and Al Jazeera. And to quote them, they said that given the recent escalation could disrupt the flow of the news from this highly volatile region and which has a global security complications. The fifth news is coming where four senior political leaders from the TMC leaders were arrested by the CBI in the Narda Singh operation cases and will remain in judicial custody. The four leaders were Firahat Hakim, Subhatra Mukherjee, Madan Mitra and Sovan Chatterjee. Delhi police announced a reward of rupees 1 lakh on Olympic medalist Sushil Kumar and 50,000 for the co-accused Ajay. They are wanted because of the murder of the wrestler in the northwest Delhi, and recently the Delhi court also rejected the anticipatory bail plea of the Olympic medalist. The seventh news is coming with the two Al-Badr militant killed in Srinagar near the Khonma area on Monday. The police identified militant as Wasim Bashir Pandit and Mudassir Ahmed. Then eighth news is coming where the ICMR dropped the plasma therapy for the COVID-19 treatment guidelines. The ninth news is coming where the Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal presented a relief effort for the families who got affected by COVID-19. They are the ex gratia of rupees 50,000 to be given to families who lost a member due to COVID-19. The second is if families lost sole breadwinner get additional rupees 2,500 per month. The third is each child lost parent or parents will get rupees 2,500 per month till the age of 25 and a free education. The 10th news is coming where the UP Sunni Central Waqf Board condemned the demolition of the mosque in a tehsil compound in the Barabanki district by the administration. They will approach the Allahabad High Court for the restoration of the mosque, and it is said that this mosque was around 100-year-old. The 11th news is coming where the government of India has sent a notice to WhatsApp asking to withdraw the controversial privacy policy and sought a response from the company within 7 days. The 12th news is coming where the protesting farmers asked the government to initiate talks as rain damaged their tents and food. The 13th news is coming where according to RMSI, it is a provider of a geospatial and engineering solution, it showed that the cyclone Taute caused the loss of around 15,000 crore, including 9,000 crore to the agriculture and transportation sector. They said that Gujarat and Diu suffered around 65% of the losses and nearly 25 and 40% of the losses expected for the agriculture, while around 15 to 20% of the losses are expected for the transportation sector. And when it comes about the structural losses are to be the tune of around 100 crore. Now the international news, where the very first international news is coming from Singapore, where Singapore will shut the schools as authorities alerted a new strain of virus such as the one first detected in India. The second news is coming from Bangladesh, where Bangladesh has sent second consignment to India, where around 2,672 boxes of medicine, PP items, antibiotics, paracetamol, injection vials and hand sanitizers are provided. The third news is coming where US Secretary of the State Antony Blinken said on Tuesday that Washington wanted to avoid a military buildup in the Arctic, and a day after Russia defended its military activities in the strategic region. The fourth news is coming where the USS Navy Wilbur conducted a routine Taiwan Strait transit on Tuesday in order to demonstrate a free and open Indo-Pacific. China condemned the action and said provocation that undermined the peace and stability in the region. The fifth news is coming where the New York Attorney General office said that the Trump Organization is being investigated to probe into the former President Donald Trump business dealing. The district attorney investigation initially focused on the harsh payment made to two women who alleged that the affairs with Mr. Trump, but had expanded to the allegation of tax evasion and insurance and bank fraud. The sixth news is coming where the Russia and China jointly launched through video conferencing. Russia built nuclear power plant in China. Describing the nuclear reactor as powerful and modern, the Russian leader said that they must meet all the safety requirements and the highest environment safety level. The seventh news is coming where the US waived off the sanctions on company behind the Russia's Nord Stream 2 pipeline to Europe, and its chief executive, a Washington source familiar with the plans, said. Now economy this week, and the very first news from the economy is from Bharti Airtel, where Bharti Airtel will promote one-time recharge pack of rupees 49 for free to about 55 million low-income countries on its network. The prepaid customers who buy rupees 79 recharge coupon will get the double benefit. The second news is coming where the inflation measured by the wholesale price index quickened to a record high of 10.5% in April from 7.4% in March and 4.8% in February. The third news is coming where SEBI has floated a consultation paper on the framework for the gold exchange in India, and the proposal was proposed by Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman on a budget speech. The fourth news is coming where the Shilpa Medicare announced collaboration with Dr. Reddy's laboratory to produce Sputnik V, the Russian vaccine against COVID-19. The sixth news is coming where Cyril rating showed decline in the growth of domestic tractor sale to 3.5% in financial year 22. The sixth news is coming where the domestic air passenger registered a decline of 27% compared with the previous month. The seventh news is coming where the COVID-19 and drought-like condition has rendered an estimated loss crop of 60 million kilogram to tea estate in Assam. The eighth news is coming where the drug major Cipla commercialized its RT-PCR test kit Viragen for the COVID-19 test in India in partner with the UBO Biotechnology System. Now sports this week, where the Indian para-athletic team for the Tokyo Paralympic Games in August-September will have trials on June 15 and 16. The second news is coming where the Indian women cricket team will travel to Australia in September. The third news is coming where the former Indian opener Shiv Sundar Das has been appointed as the batting coach of Indian women team for the tour of England. The fourth news is coming where the ICC rejected the claims made by the news channel Al Jazeera that India's test match against England and Australia were fixed. The fifth news is coming where Indian women's cricket team will play a test in Australia after playing one in England next month. The sixth news is coming where the Boxing Federation of India on Tuesday announced a full-strength men-women squad for the Asian Championship to be held in Dubai for May 24 till June 1. The seventh news is coming where the National Rifle Association of India, in collaboration with the Mobile Premier League, will release a mobile version of non-violent shooting game with ISSF style trap and keyed format on August 13. The eighth news is coming where the former Odisha Ranji Trophy player Prasanta Mohapatra passed away. He succumbed to COVID-19 related complications. The ninth news is coming where the European legislatures adopted a proposal to combat the online piracy of live sporting event. The 10th news is coming where Asia Cup 2020 cricket tournament to be held in Sri Lanka is called off amid the high rises of COVID-19 cases in Sri Lanka. The 11th news is coming where the FIFA Under-17 Women World Cup in India will be held from October 11 to 30 in 2022, and FIFA Council announced this thing. The 12th news is coming where Rahul Dravid is likely to be the coach of the Indian white ball squad that will tour Sri Lanka in July. This much for today. Thank you so much for joining with us. Follow Update India for more such information and subscribe it on YouTube as well. Thank you so much and stay safe.